Assalamualaikum, dear students. Welcome to today's class, subject science. Today we are going to learn about living and non-living things. As you all know that the things surrounding us, okay, they are broadly classified into two categories. That means they are divided into two things. That is living and non-living things. Okay, so what are living things? Living things are things that have life. Okay, living things are things that have life. For example, here you can see trees. Trees have life. Then we have mountains. Okay, do mountains have life? No, that we will learn why they do not have life later. Okay, like this, there are animals. Okay, animals have life. Then non-living things. Non-living things do not have life. For example, mountains, sun. They all are non-living. They do not have life. This road, can you see? It does not have any life. House, pen, pencil. All these are made by man. Non-living things like pen, pencil, they are made by man and they do not have life. There are a few non-living things like mountain. They are natural things but they do not have life. Okay. Then further, now we will learn what makes living things give life. Why are they called living things? Because the first thing is they breathe. All living things breathe. Human beings are living and as you can see they can breathe. Keep your finger under your nose. What happens? Air is coming out and going in. Okay, so you are breathing with your nose and the organ used there is lungs. Okay, next we will go to animals. Animals like fish. Fish lives in water and their respiratory organs are different compared to human beings. Human beings breathe with nose with the help of the organ lungs. In the same way, fish breathes in water with the help of gills. Okay, as you know now, gills are the respiratory organs of fish. Okay, so this is the gills. Okay, these are gills which are present in the fish with which it breathes. Okay, it takes in oxygen and gives out carbon dioxide with the help of gills. In the same way, human beings breathe with their nose and the respiratory organ are lungs. So they breathe in oxygen and give out carbon dioxide, same as the fish. Okay, now plants. Plants are also living things and they also breathe. Okay, they breathe with their leaves. Okay, and in the leaves there is something called as stomata. Okay, stomata are the tiny holes which are present on the underside of the leaf that we cannot see with our natural eyes. We need something which is called as microscope to view the stomata. Okay, so leaves breathe with the help of stomata. Understood? And they are opposite to that of human beings. Like human beings take in oxygen and give out carbon dioxide. But plants take in carbon dioxide and give out oxygen. And plants are the only living thing which can make its own food. All other living things consume food from outside. Okay, so living things, that is plant which makes its own food with the help of sun, water and air. And in air it takes carbon dioxide. And what does it prepare in the leaf? It prepares glucose and oxygen. Oxygen, it is a gas, so it gives out in the air. Okay, and glucose is used by the leaves, by the plant. Understood? So, and that oxygen is used by all the other living things. Those are animals and human beings. All living things grow. Okay, all living things grow. For example, when you sow a seed, it will grow into a tiny plant. Then the same plant can grow into a big tree. Okay. And even you can see human beings. Human beings, when the child is born, it is a baby. Okay. When you see the same child after 5 years, it has grown a little. When you see the same child after 10 years, it is still grown bigger. He grows tall, yes, and even strong. And then when you see after 20 years, he turns into a big man. So all living things grow. And what about non-living thing? For example, look at this table. Yes, when the carpenter makes the table, it is of the same size till 10 years, 20 years until it breaks. Okay, so living things do not grow. Sorry children, non-living things do not grow and living things grow. Living things respond. Okay, they respond to stimuli. For example, if you are standing, suddenly if somebody turns on the torch on you, what do? You close your eyes. Yes, that means you are responding to the bright light. So that is called as a stimulus. Stimulus is the thing which is, the light which comes on your eye. Or for example, if there is a hot coffee kept in a glass or a cup, suddenly you go and touch that glass. What do? Immediately you remove your hand from the glass because it is hot. That is also called responding to the stimuli. Understood? All living things move. Okay? They move in search of food. Okay? They move to escape from the enemies. So all living things move from one place to another place except for plants. Plants are living things, but they cannot move. They will be in the same place because they do not want to move anywhere in search of food because they make their own food, as you all know. And now, living things move in different ways. For example, human beings and animals such as deer, giraffe, dog, cow, they move with their legs from one place to another. But fishes, how do fish move? How does fish move? It moves with the help of the fins. Okay, because it lives in water, it has to swim. So it uses the fins to swim in the water. Insects like butterfly and cockroaches breathe through their air holes called spiracles present on their body, and they move from one place to another with the help of their wings. All living things reproduce. That means they give birth to their young ones. For example, hen. Hen lays eggs, and then after laying the eggs, after a few days, when it is being kept in a warm place, what happens is there is chick coming out of the egg. The egg hatches out and the chick comes out. So birds, reptiles like lizards and all, they lay eggs. And human beings give birth to babies. So students, today we have learned that all living things are divided into two categories, that is living and non-living. All living things can feed, breathe, move, grow and reproduce. And all non-living things cannot be fed. They do not need food, they cannot breathe, they cannot move, they do not grow, and all non-living things cannot reproduce. Plants can prepare their own food. Human beings take oxygen through lungs, fish through gills, and plants take in oxygen and carbon dioxide through stomata. All living things need oxygen to survive. Thank you, students. Today's homework is you have to draw 4 living things and 4 non-living things and write a few points, at least 4 points about them. Okay, whatever you have understood in your rough note.